Were 20 years ago, there is nothing active in the Atlantic Basin right now. Most of it is almost cloud free. You've got some little pockets of storms, nothing organized. One area, that the Hurricane Center is highlighting for a low chance of development in the next 3 to 7 days. Basically, we're going to see a wave come off of Africa, and we have a low chance of seeing some development here as we head toward the weekend and early next week. But this would be weeks away, even if it did organize. Closer to home, as I've been mentioning, as these fronts move offshore, they're worth a watch, especially as they get in the Gulf or adjacent Atlantic waters. There have been models sniffing out something maybe trying to form mid to late next week, either eastern Gulf over Florida or off the East Coast. But the upper pattern coming up is going to keep anything moving away from us. Right now, we had some shower activity over the French Quarter, and a few late afternoon showers popped up across parts of the metro area. 89 right now, with winds light out of the southeast at 8. That southeasterly wind and the fact that a warm front moved northward did help to warm us up a bit and turn us a little more humid. We did see more locations with heat indices in the triple digits. Today's high 92, still near the average, and I think with a better chance of rain tomorrow, it should help to keep our temperatures down a bit, and there'll be more cooling rainfall. Visible satellite, though, shows we were under mostly sunny skies with a few of those late afternoon showers bubbling up. Rainfall that is still ongoing is fairly moderate to maybe some pockets of some slightly heavier showers. No lightning, but it extends across Causeway, Metairie into City Park into Orleans Parish. We're getting a little break here in the French Quarter, but on the West Bank down towards Chalmette as well. Does help to knock the temperatures down by a few degrees. Upper 80s and low 90s outside at the moment. And those dew points, while a few locations upper 60s, we did see more areas in the lower 70s. So we did get back into some of that Gulf moisture briefly, and it'll be with us tomorrow to help fuel the showers. But dry air is still not far away, and I think we are going to get a reinforcement of that on Saturday during the day. Not a dramatic drop. Models, as I've said, don't do a great job of forecasting those precise dew point values. They kind of lend itself to indicate increases and decreases. And with the upper pattern, I do think we will see, for the most part, dew points getting back into the 60s, lower 70s going into next week because of this persistent upper level pattern. This upper troughing is going to keep those systems moving through, pushing cold fronts. This is the type of pattern we want to see late September, October, November. This is what brings down the cold fronts. And also a pattern that if something were to try and develop in the eastern Gulf or off the Atlantic coast, tropical wise, it would move it away from us and move it out of the Gulf if it developed there, or away from the East Coast. So a good pattern you want to see this time of year. Now within that upper pattern, you also get sometimes these little disturbances. This feature is bringing in some rainfall, storms. It's also riding along a stationary boundary. This rainfall and that complex of storms will be moving over us during the day tomorrow. And while we are not expecting severe weather, few isolated downpours could produce some heavy rainfall, but we're definitely looking at greater rain coverage throughout the day on Friday. So we are issuing a weather impact alert mainly because of so much activity going on for the 20th anniversary of Katrina. 60, maybe even 70% chance for rain and storms and a few isolated downpours. So have the rain gear handy and download the WWL app because you'll be able to track those storms on radar. I don't think we're going to see as much rain on Saturday. Some of the models a little bit more aggressive. I think that front is going to clear us. We dry out and start turning less humid, probably second half of the day Saturday, and by Sunday, Monday, highs upper 80s, plenty of sunshine and a bit less humid for most of our Labor Day weekend.